man. Oh my God. I got a treat for y'all today. I've been waiting to talk about this topic for so motherfucking long. It's unbelievable. I'm almost at a loss for words. Like, I can't even believe that I'm about to talk about this. I've been wanting to nail in this topic for like almost years, months, almost years. I wanted to talk about it all, any day last year, any day earlier this year, any day in 2023, even a little bit in 2022, but my mind became what it is now in 2023. I got a treat for y'all today. I have a nice treat for y'all today. And I don't want this to seem like I'm just talking and yelling at you. I want it to be like a conversation that we're having in agreement. So that's why I hope like the young, like the age audience that this video is going to reach, hopefully is people that's around my age, 19-year-olds, 18-year-olds, 20-year-olds. You could be in your late 20s, early 20s. You could be in your 30s. You could be however old you are. Even teenagers, younger teenagers. But this is a video that I just need this to reach as many people as possible. This is a conversation I've been waiting to have for so long. Like, I've had this conversation with my mother, but I want to have this conversation with someone who actually experienced it with me, and actually someone around this age group and went through what I went through, and actually who saw the changes that's been going on. I wanted to go to the park to do this video, but my mom took the car. She had to go. So I'm just in my room. And I threw on my 2019 shirt for this t-shirt. I think I wore this shirt in 2019. And these pants is from 2023. So it's kind of like, it threw it off, but it kind of falls under the umbrella. And I also wrote down notes. Just in case I like forget anything, I'm just gonna read off of this, put it right here. Oh my God. I'm like kind of nervous because I wanted to talk about this at like 4 a.m. earlier this morning before I went to sleep. My heart was racing because I had everything perfectly set in my brain and I was like, I want to say this right now. But I went to sleep, woke up, I had a weird dream, and the dream threw me off, trying to throw me off, trying to get me off of this topic. What the hell? And then I was like, you know what? Nah, we finna kill this topic. And this video could be however long it is. I don't really give a F. I'm about to go crazy with this video. I'm about to enjoy this topic. I see cats walking by. It's sunny as hell too. I had to make sure I brought my blinds up. It's sunny. Let's get into it. Y'all obviously know what today is. Today is March 13th. I was about to say 2020. Oh shit. Because we in the vibe. I was about to say, and I even got a new bonnet on too. 2020, I didn't have a bonnet. I didn't have dreads. I got a bonnet on too. I threw on a whole different bonnet for this video. What? I told you, this is about to be crazy. All right. Today is March 13th, 2025. I can't even believe that I'm saying this. I can't even believe it. I know the date, and I know we all know the date. I know. But I can't believe that I'm even saying that. Like, I remember when I was a kid, I remember 2016 seemed like 10 years ago. I mean, 10 years later, it's 10 years ago. 2016 seemed so far. And then I remember 2018 seemed so far. And then 2023 seemed like it was decades into the future. Like, they made it seem so far. And as a kid growing up, in Achievement First, going down the halls, you see class of 2024 in our grade. For our grade, you'll see class of 2024 poster. That's when you graduate high school and you climb the mountain to college. If you're from Achievement First, you heard that. Climb the mountain to college, and it'll be like an actual picture and a diagram of a mountain and climbing in levels. It's already 4 minutes. Oh my God. This is revolutionary. All right. Today is March 13th. 2025. I can't even believe that we're here. 5 years ago today, on this day, we had the pandemic. We had a global, I'm pretty sure it was global. We had a lockdown begin on this day. 5 years ago, right now, I'm recording this at 2 p.m. right now. 2 p.m. 5 years ago, I had got off of school, and I remember like yesterday, my science teacher, Miss Johnson, had gave us a packet, said you have a week to complete this packet, and we will see you in a week. She was saying, they're saying something about a global pandemic, a lockdown, but we will see you in a week. Blood God, it's 5 years from that. Oh shit. The Jamaica came out for a second, my fault. Yo, we never know what. This can't happen. Why on to them? Yo. Yo, the world is different. My life is different. This is revolutionary because I was in 8th grade. I was 14. I was a child in the 2010s, but I was damn near an adult. My mentality, my mindset was always mature. My mindset was always open to see what was going on. And my memory's so good. I remember even down to 2009. So, you know, like, it's crazy. It's insane. So, they told us that we have a packet and we're going to go home. Well, it was a Friday. Friday, we get off early. Achievement, I don't know, I'm pretty sure a lot of Connecticut schools, but at Achievement First, we get off early. So it is 5. Oh my God, I'm thinking about something. All right. We get off early. So we get off at 1 on Fridays. So technically, I'm like 5 years and like an hour or two late. I don't look, but you still get my point, right? We get off early on Friday, and some schools they get off early on Thursdays. I have some friends that would get off early on Thursdays, but for me it was Friday. And sometimes we get off early on Wednesdays, like we get out at 11 on Wednesdays for like Thanksgiving break or whatever the hell the case is. I don't want to go down that. I'm trying to talk about everything else. We left the school, and you already know, like, the 2020 music around that time, the 2019 music around that time, just all that was happening, you know, TikToks was going crazy, Kobe had already passed away, Pop Smoke had already passed away, COVID was already here. COVID was announced in December 2019. I didn't find out until when we were in COVID that it was announced in 2019. I thought this was announced in February. In February, we had got the news and the information that we need to start being spread apart. We need to start wearing masks. I remember all throughout February 2020, like how I said in one of my old videos, we used to turn up. School was like a club, right? After school was like a club. We would go to the library and we would be bumping like our 2019 music, our 2020 music, TikToks, and I used to just watch Rainbow Six Siege and like GTA 5, like the Diamond Heist. I'm trying to bring us back to that era. That era was crazy. Corey was still on his 9-month break, so I wasn't watching Corey's. Solminati was dropping bangers, right? And the cool thing about Solminati is that Solminati is like a rapper without rapping. He's living a rap hip hop lifestyle. So he's in the hip hop world. So he's talking about hip hop, all that. He's bringing us in that era, right? I said GTA 5, right? Diamond Heist, GTA 5, Casino Heist, Cops. It was so fire, man. Rainbow Six Siege. It was just so good, man. Modern Warfare had dropped. It was just bangers after bangers. So that's all that we were just watching around that time. So we turned up at the library. We turned up at that library. We were lit, dancing, having fun. We were laughing. We were going to get food. Beginning around February 2020, I started seeing people walk around with masks. I'm thinking the world is about to end. I'm seeing people down the street with masks on. I'm seeing people at the school. Yo, it was so crazy. Me and my boy Terry. I remember hearing Uzi too. Uzi had dropped when COVID hit. Before COVID hit. The pandemic. Lockdown. What am I saying? I remember hearing some hard beats. I didn't know who it was at the time because I wasn't I forgot that Uzi was going to drop and all that. I wasn't, so I'm like, who are these hard beats? You know what I'm saying? And then TikTok songs, you know, Lottery. There was so much. And there's so much and more songs in that. Like, I got a whole 2020 playlist. Man, it was insane. The world is this is so crazy. I'm just trying to bring us back to that moment. Everything changed. from right there, the normality of life was different. The fact that we went home, went home. The fact that, yeah, we went home. We were locked down for supposedly 1 week, then it turned to 2 weeks, then it turned to 4 weeks, then it turned to 2 months, then it turned to a whole year. That's not normal. In the society that we're in, people have to live. People have to live their life. People have to leave. No work is being done, so no bills are supposed to be getting paid. We're stuck at home. Kids are supposed to be getting their fresh air. Kids are supposed to be getting outside. Kids are supposed to be getting the education in person, not over a device. We were supposed to be home for 1 week. Then it turned to 2 weeks, and then it turned to 2 months, and then it turned to a whole year. I remember that first weekend of the pandemic, the first weekend of the lockdown. I'd never seen so many people at home in my life. Times Square was empty. And the Xbox, because I was on my Xbox One at the time, my Xbox One, you know how much people were online? I have never seen so many people online at once. Kids, adults, we all were online. It was so insane that servers were shutting down. People didn't know what to do. People were bored at home. Xbox servers were crashing. Video game servers, you literally had to stay in the Xbox party. If you left the Xbox party, you were not getting in there until like the next day. You had to be in there all day. My boys was like, Gary, you gotta just stay here. Because if you leave this Xbox party, you're not coming back. So I was like, yeah. But then there were times when I purposely just left Xbox. I didn't want to talk to people too at the time. I was so secluded. I don't want to talk about that. I'm just bringing you back to that. We were supposed to be home with that packet, and I never completed that packet too. The packet's still in my basement from 5 years ago. They gave us the packet, and I remember saying, I'm not doing this. I was like, they're going to forget that they handed us a packet. Yo, good thing I didn't do it. And it probably would have been crazy in life if I did do that packet. I didn't do it at all. It went from 1 week to 2 weeks to 4 weeks to 2 months. I was like, we're not getting no school, but I was so happy because I also was already sick of 8th grade. I didn't like school. I felt like I was like overdosed with school. It was too much. And I was getting sick of it. It was bringing me down. It was terrible. So then now hearing that I get a break from school, I was happy than the mother. I was happy. I was the happiest kid in the world. So I cherished this moment more than anyone did. It's so bright. It's so bright outside. I wish that I wanted to go to the park for this. I wanted to walk around and talk about this at the park because nature, I love my nature. I still can't fathom it. I don't think this is weighing down on people as much as it is for me. On Tuesday, we had got the notification, like, it's been 5 years since COVID was announced. But I'm like, stop giving this shit an anniversary like it's a good thing. Y'all destroyed the world. The government, the billionaires, all y'all did this. Y'all released a biotoxin onto people that has killed people, that has made people take that dirty ass, shot. And you destroyed the youth's lives. You almost destroyed my life. I went through 50 character developments since COVID. I'm not the same human that I was in 2019. I say I love 2019, but my soul and mind was a whole other person right there. I was not, even though I was a teenager, I was not the same as I am now. I went through, but I was always wise, but I did go through multiple personal developments. The only thing that stayed the same about me was that I was always a wise person, but my perceptions on life changed. Literally, every year was a different me. Since COVID, I was a different person every year. Who I am right now in 2025 and starting 2024 was not the same person that I was in 2023. And he was not the same person as he was in 2022. 2022 was the worst version of me. I hate that year. I hate myself that year. 2021 was a little lollygag person. I was that person who wasn't given an F, but I still was smart and wise. He was lit. Me in 2021 didn't give no Fs. He was a cool guy. I liked him in that year, but he still was like, not, I love who I am right now. I give more F's without giving more F's in a way. I'm cautious about what I do, but I'm not doing anything, but I am doing certain things. And then, you know, so let me get into the main 10, like the main 10 things I want to talk about in this video. I know we're coming up on like 15 minutes. I went down memory lane. Everything that has changed since COVID hit, since the pandemic was announced, since the lockdown started, since 2020 started, since January 3rd, 2020 began, we had a World War II be announced, multiple celebrity passings, and we had a virus hit us. Everything that has changed since 2020 started, since 2020 hit, since these people planned for 2020 to go the way it went, everything is different. There is nothing here is the same as it was in 2019. And it hurts me to say that because I love the 2010s. I love 2018. I can't believe I love 2019. I love 2018. I love 2017 with my full soul. I can't even believe that 2015 is about to be 10 years ago. Social media, the people, the outfits, the music, the movies, Marvel, the moods, the vibes. Everything is different now. Video games. Let me go one by one. The moods. I don't even have to look at the paper yet. The moods is different. The air is different. When I breathe outside nature, it feels beautiful. But it's not what I felt before growing up. I feel nostalgia because it feels like it, but I'm not feeling it. I'm not in it. I'm feeling it as a nostalgic thing, but I'm not in it. Obviously, times change, but what I'm saying is it's like a replica. It's like putting a Band-Aid on a gunshot wound. It feels like it, but it's not it. It's a cheat. The air is different. The moods. I wake up and I feel like I'm in a dark area. It don't feel like I'm in the brightness that it was then. Movies. Hollywood fell off. I can't name 10 good movies after 2020. We had a couple few bangers. But we don't have anything that's revolutionary to make me be like, yo, this is perfection. There's a couple bangers. There's a couple good scenes out of a few good movies. There's a couple things that's lit. There's a lot of cool actors and actresses, but there's nothing that's making me jaw drop like, what the fuck? Like, I haven't felt that way about a film literally since 2019. 2019, I used to have movies on my brain because that's how revolutionary it was. Marvel. And I'm really breaking down everything, but one by one. Marvel is different. Ever since Tony Stark passed away, ever since Endgame had happened, Marvel has went to shit. Tony Stark. That's my favorite Marvel character. Iron Man. Robert Downey Jr. Endgame. Endgame grew on me. When I first watched Endgame, I didn't like it. And I like to see how my moods change over the years. I didn't like Endgame when I first saw it. Matter of fact, let me be specific. I liked it when I first saw it. I didn't like it when I rewatched it. I liked it when I went to the movies to see it. But then when they had re-released it in a month later, I still wasn't all over it. And then I was watching it bootleg at school. You know, in 2019, I was watching it bootleg at school a lot. I was kind of feeling it, but I wasn't kind of feeling it still. And then I had a lot of personal things going on in my life in 2019, but I still wasn't feeling it that much, you know? I literally started liking Endgame a couple years ago. But that's cool with me. That's movies. That's fun. It's fun because what that is a good movie. You just don't like it or not. It's an opinion-related thing. The reason why I didn't like Endgame so much is because they killed so many iconic characters. They killed Tony Stark. They basically killed Captain America. And then they killed Black Widow. And then they killed Thanos, which is one of my favorite villains. Even though I know he's a villain and he had to go. But like, it just, I don't know. I wanted a good ending. I love movies with bad endings. I love Infinity War with my full soul. That's actually like my top 3 favorite movie ever. I love bad endings because bad endings is like, oh shit, this can't always go perfect. I love bad endings. But Endgame was a good ending, but with bad to it. That's like if I could time travel, but I won't be 19 time traveling. I'll be back to the age of the year that I was in. I was like, oh no. It's something like it'll be too weak. The music. The music is completely different. I don't like the music now. I think the last time hip hop, or I'm gonna say hip hop because pop music isn't bad now. I can mess with some of the pop sounds now. They're not really that good. They're bland as hell too. But hip hop is really it because I love hip hop. But like I said, I listen to everything, so I just go back to the other decades to whatever the hell I want to hear. You want to hear good pop music? Go to 2000s, 80s, 90s. You want to hear good hip hop? Go to 90s. Go to 2010s. You want to hear good trap? Go to 2010s. Go to 2017. Go to 2019. Go to early 2010s. You want to hear good metal? Go to 80s. You want to hear good pop? I said pop already. Hip hop, pop, rap pop, Kanye, like 2000s. That's what I was trying to say. There's so many subgenres too. Hip hop fell off after 2020. The thing about 2020 is a lot of music that was in 2020 was recorded in 2019, so it still has that 2019 vibe, like Chris Brown, Young Thug, Future. If you get my point, right? It was lit in 2020 because that's the leftovers of it. And then a couple bangers in 2021 was recorded in 2019 and 2020. So it's not bad right there. I would say music was definitely like at an all-time low in 2020 after 2021. But 2021, like the overall in 2021 was like 79. That's not good. That's okay. But in 2020 it was like an 84. And in 2019 was like an 87, 89. It's not perfect. Music in 2019 by all means is not perfect, but it was bangers. Like I love it. I fuck with it. I fucked with it at school, through it on my Xbox, playing Black Ops 4, Modern Warfare, Far Cry 5, World War 2, replaying old games, Rainbow Six Siege. I miss those bangers. You know what I'm saying? And then, what else? Now I'm starting to forget. I was talking about music. Social media. Social media is entirely different. Social media is weak now. It's not funny. They're all copying the same TikTok format. They're all just no effort. Everyone want to do notes and stories and shorts and reels in the same TikTok format and TikTok trends, and everyone want to ruin music now, and they're all doing trends. These niggas is even trending Not Like Us again. I just said the other day that I like Not Like Us, and now I'm not liking it again. I'm actually hating the song again. Because I liked it when I first heard it, hated it for a year, started liking it at the Super Bowl, then now I dislike it because y'all are trending it too much. This is what y'all do. Y'all trend shit too much. Just be you, be different. Stop trying to copy everything and social media is weak. Social media was peak in 2010s. Social media started in the late 90s, early 2000s, 2004, 99, 2003, 2005. And it led into now. But the last solid year for me with social media was like 2021. I think TikTok in 2021 was the golden era of TikTok. 2020 and 2021, perfect. The best girls, the best songs, the best vibes. After that, it just fell off. The edits were cool as hell too. The edits were satisfying. Instagram edits in 2019, all vibes. Those hood edits in 2019 with the girls with the guns and they do the money and the girls in the makeup and twerk. It was vibes. Listen to NLE Choppa, Youngboy, Trippie Redd. Those was vibes. Cardi Leaks. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That was lit. I don't give a fuck what no one gotta say. If I'm stuck in the past, I'm stuck in the past. 24 minutes. See, I'm going off. Video games changed. For example, my Xbox. Let me get this out, because if Bill Gates is watching this, I want to fight you. Bill Gates, Microsoft, look, let me get this out. My Xbox did something that made me want to cry when I found out last year. Remember, I said I stopped playing video games. So when I checked Xbox last year, I didn't know what the hell was going on. I'm seeing whole new styles. I'm like, what's this? I bought my Series X in 2022. Everything transferred over, but then these niggas wanted to change the whole scheme of it all. All my video game clips, screenshots, posts, You know when you post Xbox clips and screenshots and awards and trophies and gamer score and you know your achievements. There it is. Those are all deleted. All of that shit's gone. I checked my Xbox storage. I checked like I started looking around my house. Like I thought I took it. I was like, where is it at? Do I got it? Where is my Bill Gates? What are you doing at Microsoft? And he got rid of the Xbox Live Gold for 1 year. That's $60 for 1 year was perfect because it lasted longer than $60. It used to last actually like a year and like 3 months. I remember I had bought the year gold. Speaking of COVID, because we're talking about COVID, I had bought it in May after Floyd had passed away, right? And the whole BLM rant trash and all that LG whatever trash, socialist idea shit. I bought it around that time when I had got my new Andy. Remember I told you I was an Andy guy? I bought that around that. And it literally ended when Black Widow had came out. Speaking of Black Widow movies, a lot of movies also got pushed back when COVID had hit. A lot of movies, like Fast 9 got pushed back a year. Marvel didn't drop nothing in 2020. Everything literally paused. Like life was literally through like idles. You know when you're waiting in an idle screen, a loading screen? That's what was happening. That's what 2020 was. And then we're just in some new update. My Xbox literally deleted all my clips and my screenshots and all my old footage back to 2018. My Far Cry 5s, my World War 2s, my Infinite Warfares, all that is gone. Rainbow Six Siege. It may not have been goated clips like these gamers out here, but it's for me, it's me. They took that from me for whatever hell reason they took it for. This video coming up on 30 minutes. I need to end this shit right now. Fortnite style, for example, we're talking about video games, right? Fortnite style is completely different. Fortnite changed when my grandmother had passed away. Literally, the update for Fortnite into the style that it is now literally was like the Friday after her funeral, right? I don't remember. I gotta go check the dates. But her funeral was October 11th. That date is imprinted in my brain forever. And Fortnite was like a couple days after that. Fortnite is completely different. Fortnite had the idea of 2017 and 2018 in its hands, and it just went down the drain. It just went down the drain with that update. It's not even Fortnite no more. Every video game want to do game battle pass too. Yo, okay, this is probably not a big. All right. All these things is probably not big deals to people, but this is like making me go crazy, because literally there are so much things that is different right now. That is, I'm going insane. I probably am missing a couple things, but these are the things that I was able to notice, and it's insane for me. It may not be insane for people. I don't really care. This is just me talking. Every video game want to do battle pass now. Every video game is doing a pay to win system, or just pay, get more money. Call of Duty, Rainbow Six Siege, Fortnite, everything is doing it. Even though Fortnite already did it first, BO4 had introduced it in the end of 2018, but that don't mean you gotta do it. Everything is doing it now. Those are the only video games I remember off the top of my head. I think even Far Cry 6 was doing it. I don't remember. It was a lot of games that's doing it. Fighting games was even doing it too. Jesus Christ. They changed like how social media changed. People changed. A lot of people that I know and grew up with changed. A couple people changed for good and a couple people changed for bad. And it was happening towards the end of 2019. And it was happening in 2020 where people were changing. Like, I had a friend who started doing good again. He's the GOAT. But he changed his life when COVID had hit. Like, it was like a mental reset. And he brought me down the path and my mom back into the path of learning about, Jehovah and all that. And I could do deeper into that. But that is another reason why I'm different too, because now I'm into that. Before I was into that, I had another friend who's doing not really so good right now. They're going through a personal thing. And they're just completely different than how they were when we were all kids. And looking at that, it pains me. It's like, wow, you changed bad, and I've never seen this from you, you know. And it started happening in the end of 2019 into 2020, 2021, and here we are right now. I'm different. I mean, look, I got a bonnet on. I didn't have dreads in 2019. I had an afro in 2019. I had a box haircut. Now I got dreads. The hell? I got dreads now. That's see? And a lot of boys is changing up their style. The fashion is changing. A lot of kids is doing the big pants stuff. It's just, everything is different now. Like, we have these styles back then. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that it's more mainstream now than it was before. Like, everyone's doing it. And things is becoming more of a trend where it feels like everyone has to partake in it or you're odd one out. And it's almost like a mental thing. Like, if you don't want to be the odd one out, so you got to partake in this trend and some bullshit. You get what I'm saying? There are so many agendas that's being pushed with hip hop and celebrities and the fishness and everything. It's just, the BLM riots is one thing, and then the now these, I know them sensitive. I gotta say it, no disrespect, because I know how sensitive y'all could get. No disrespect, but y'all are more mainstream now. The rainbow community, y'all are way more mainstream now than y'all ever were. I'm sorry, I had to yell that. Because y'all are in my fucking schools and shit. Y'all are everywhere. Y'all in the kids' schools. What are you doing? I'm gonna just leave it right there because I know how sensitive niggas could get. I'll talk about that another time. Time moves much faster now. Time is zooming by. These 5 years went by in 5 months. I remember 2020 like the back of my hand. I remember every month. And I actually remember more 2020 than I remember last year and the year before. And that's crazy. 2019, I remember those years, like, it was just different. I said the fashion is different. Everyone want to do big pants now and change everything. Last but not least, so many people have passed away that the damage is already too late. The damage is already done. We will never get back to how we were before because these people have passed away. My aunt had passed away. My aunt passed away. Grandmother passed away. All that vibes will never go away. And so much personal things have changed in my life from that too. Like, my school is different. And I'm talking about people. My school is different. My school was different when COVID had hit. I know we were virtual, but my school has lost everything that it has had since COVID hit. 2019 was like the last year of it being what it was. 2018, 2019, and then 2020, 2021. The house that I grew up in got sold literally during the summer of 2020. Like, everything that I'm talking about happened literally in 2020. And I just can't even fathom how heavy it is. The world is literally on fire because of 2020. It's on fire right now. It will never out. It is destructive. I almost forgot to mention that. I had so much personal things in my life change since 2020. I'm not going insane. I'm not going, like, it feels crazy because this has never happened to me when I was a kid. When I was a kid, we had a lot of bad things happen. We had people change, people disappear, people go away. Oh, yeah, blah, 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 right? But there's no more good in it. Now it's just been just straight up bad. Bad things happen. Good things happen. Bad things has been always happening before 2020. But right now, it just feels like it's only the bad that we have and nothing good. Nothing motivational. Nothing to keep you wanting to keep going. Nothing that's insane and heavy. There's no good music to motivate you. There's nothing on social media to make you laugh and make you want to go crazy. There's no good movies to watch. The food is even poison now. Like, it's just like, what else am I missing? And I know for a fact I'm missing so much more things. But this is off the top of my head. Like, personal life changed. Social media life changed. Entertainment life changed. Everything is different. Spiritual life changed too. COVID also destroyed my social. I wasn't able to talk to people for a minute. I lost how to talk to people. I was stupid for like I can't even believe it. But yeah, that's just a rant. And I really wanted to get this off my chest. This is a long video, and it's crazy, man. I can't believe that we are in what we're in, you know. And I'm feeling it so heavy right now because it is 5 years since the lockdown. Yes, we have 5 years since the celebrities passed, Pop Smoke, Kobe, and 5 years since the pandemic was hit and announced. But right now, it's 5 years since the lockdown. Right now, it's still 2 p.m. It's 5 years since we were going home. For a matter of fact, before we went home, we went to the store and packed up on food, and the stores was packed. They made it seem like a meteor was about to come, or zombies or demons was about to be released. And that's another thing that I wanted to say. I'm glad I brought demons up because you can't tell me that the darkness run this world. And it almost feels like we went through a worldwide ritual. We went through a timeline shift. And when you Google timeline shift, it's gonna say a chain of events that has changed your way of living and life influence and lifestyle. But when I say timeline shift, I mean it feels like we are jumped into a whole nother timeline. Everything that I named on this piece of paper today, everything that I named on this piece of paper, all the video games, the entertainment, the people, the spiritual, the physical, it is literally proof in the pudding to be like, oh, this is completely different. We're not in a whole nother world like Earth is purple and we got purple people walking around and Thanos exists. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is this is like a what if. Like, hey, what if social media was different? Or what if boys was different? Or what if entertainment was different? Or what if we were just all in things that can make your mind feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like hypnosis. Because it's at the end of the day, it makes shit feel like we're just in hypnosis. Like we're just addicted to things and we're just getting by and it's bullshit. You know? I call it a worldwide ritual. That's darkness. The fact that we were able to be home for so goddamn long is sickening. That should not be normal. That's not normal. That's not a good thing. It seemed like a good thing for us kids because I hated school and we wanted time off and we could play video games, we could stay home. Our parents could buy us stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like I remember back in the days, like I used to always buy 1 month gold on Xbox. So I used to always buy 1 month gold and have to renew every month. And I was obviously spending more money that way. And we would load up these cards, these cheap cards, because I'm not putting my fucking debit card on Xbox. Them niggas used to take payments out like crazy. And it's so hard to reach Xbox because when you call them, you're on the waiting list for like 2 hours. Then they answer, and then it's like, you know what I'm saying? I remember those days back in 2018. That was a pain. So we would load up these like cheap $1 cards, put money on it for like, you know, and then pay out whatever you want on Xbox and then throw it at cards. I used to actually stack up the cards like money. I used to stack it up and like this, do money spreads with it. I don't got them no more. They're all going on or whatever. Yeah, they destroyed. But yeah, 40 minutes. 40 minutes, man. I just went through memory lane. That's why this is so long. And whoever watched this, thank you. If you sat through and watched this, thank you so much because I just want to get this information out there. I know people don't want to hear me rant. I know people don't want to hear you talk about your personal life, but I have to get this information out there whatsoever. I talk a lot. I get through what I say. I say so much things, and I don't realize that time just be going. I feel like time really do move quicker now. Like, are you serious? That was 40 minutes I was talking? It don't even feel like 40 minutes. It don't feel like 40 minutes. It don't feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I was doing it for 20 minutes. Like, 10 minutes into the video, I didn't even get to my main point yet. So, my intro was 10 minutes long. Everyone has their different outputs on COVID. Just comment down below whatever happened to you. We'll talk it through. You know, people will just keep it peaceful in the comments. Just talk. The point of this is to be a conversation. We're supposed to relate. So, if I missed anything, comment down below. Anything else that I missed. And, you know, thanks for watching if you made it through this end of the, you know, this part of the video. And, you know, I love every single one of you that would watch this video because this is probably my most favorite video that I'm gonna post on the channel because I'm talking about just nostalgia and how the world is to what it is right now. And I just, you know, I feel good that I have the chance to do this. I wanted to do this video real bad last year. Real bad. I wanted to do this video real bad last year. I wanted to do this video bad in 2023. My whole persona of life changed, man. I've been so stuck in nostalgia because I don't like anything that's going on now. It's such a darkness to it. Everything that I named on this piece of paper, but other things that I'm missing too. This life is just dark now, and money's the demon, and everything is just hard and scary. It's scary out here, man. It's not good, man. I love music, and I can't even rely on that now, you know, because music is literally falling off as we speak. Music is terrible. I can't stand. I have no favorite songs from this decade, except like Z Look Jamaican and like Ken Carson Lose It, and a couple bangers here and there. But like I said, a couple bangers. There was thousands of songs that get dropped yearly, and I only have like 2 or 3 songs every year from that. That's bad. I know I missed a couple things, you know, but like I said, just comment down below anything that I missed or anything that you want to talk about. Just keep it PG in the comment section below. And thank you for watching if you made it this far. And yeah. Am I missing anything else? Is this it? Should I wrap up the video right now? Because this is 40 fucking minutes right now. Are you serious? 41 minutes and time is flying this much. This is crazy, man. I got dreads now. You know life is different now. I got dreads. And the reason why I got dreads is because I'm copying my father. My father like Beanie Man. Right? My father got dreads down to his butt. So I'm trying to get mine down to his butt too. I mean my butt too. Just personal life. Yeah, there's a lot of things that I missed that I'm not talking about. And I'm not going to put my personal life out there. This video is enough to just sum up like I'm different. And every video forward from this, you're going to see that this video is the result of that. So, Connecticut out.